Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I know it has been a very long time since I have uploaded a video or even made a video, but I'm back and today's video is going to be all about electrolysis because I am getting ready for surgery and it is in 4 months. April 1st is my day and I'm so excited, and I decided that I was going to share my journey. I'm gonna vlog, I'm gonna show actual explicit videos to showcase everything that is going to be going on, everything that it looks like, and so on and so forth. I figured that I do this because I haven't seen much of that from other people, so I was like, you know what, I couldn't find it, so I'm gonna be the person that actually creates the content so that other people in the future can see what goes on after, before, during, so on and so forth. So I'm going to make this content. Clearly I can't put it on YouTube, so I'm not going to put it on YouTube. So I'm going to put the safe version on YouTube, and then I'm going to be putting the explicit version on OnlyFans, and I'm going to be charging, you know, a small price because, you know, surgery isn't free. So I need some coins to pay for it, and might as well pay for the information because, you know, it is my body, it is personal, and I figured, why not, you know? And it's solely for educational purposes. It's not going to be any type of porn or anything, so don't expect that because they're not going to get it from me. It's solely going to be educational to showcase for my trans sisters what it would be like to get surgery. Now, when you get electrolysis, it is basically a little needle that goes into each hair follicle and zaps the hair follicle to make it permanently removed. They then pluck it with the tweezer so that it won't be able to grow anymore. Note that your hair that is showing is not the only hair that's in you. There's 3 stages of hair, and they only remove the first stage, the alive stage, the one that is alive and growing, and then there's 2 more. There's a dormant version, and then there's one that is just like ready for the next stage, and it takes a while for the actual hair to be all gone. Now, it is a painful process, and my doctor at Colin Lord gave me this. He prescribed this to me. It is from Amneal. It's lidocaine and prilocaine cream, 2.5%. So it's 5% basically of lidocaine cream, but this doesn't really do anything. And I still felt it. There was a pressure, and then there was like a slight burning sensation. It was like a snap every time, and then like you could like literally feel it and you could hear it, and it's just like, it was so hard. So the lady that I go to in, the electrologist that I go to is Nios Spa in New York City, and she recommended this one for me, Numbskin Cream. It's a lidocaine. It's basically 11%, and this is for tattooing. I got it at a tattoo shop online, an online tattoo store. It's called Numbskin. It was $45, I believe. I paid $56 with shipping included, and you don't feel anything with this. And it's basically like a slight pressure. Like some of them you're going to feel, especially the thicker hairs. It's just like a slight pressure. You don't really feel anything like you do with the 5%, but that 5%, oh my gosh, you feel literally everything. It's just like a slight numbing, but that 11% literally helps you so much. It's good for laser, it's good for tattooing, it's good for electrolysis, waxing, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to use it for that is just like uncomfortable, you could definitely use that. And also for the creams to actually be alive and not just like dry out, I always put a saran wrap and I put it on top of the cream so that it doesn't dry out and it could stay like moist and it could still stay working. I put it on 45 minutes to an hour before my session, and then I just wrap it around, and then I just put my underwear on and then go to the salon. And then as I get there, I take it off and it's ready, and it's go time for electrolysis. And when you do this, you want to put it on top of the area that you want to be removed, and you just put it on a thick layer, not thin, not too thick, but like, you know, a slightly like a medium layer, and put on top, put the saran wrap over, and then go on about your day. Now, when it comes to electrolysis for gender reassignment surgery, you want to have the hair removed from the shaft. So pretend this is a pee-pee. Okay, pretend this is a little pee-pee, right? So you want to have it removed from the shaft, and this is the balls, okay? So you have to remove it from the shaft, the hair that's here, slightly a little bit here, where the base is, slightly a little bit there, and then you want to do it from where the scrotum is. This is the scrotum. So you want to remove it from the scrotum, and then pretend like this is the anus. And you want to do it like in that area right here between the scrotum and the anus. So that little, I think it's like a cooch or gooch, whatever that little area is called. So you want to do it all there and try to have it as clear as possible. I'm actually very fortunate because the doctor that I'm going to, Dr. Rachel Bluebond, because it's COVID still, she doesn't want to cancel any surgeries. So, and it is expensive because my insurance it's not covering electrolysis. So it's all out of pocket and it's so expensive. And with COVID and everything, it's kind of hard to get the electrolysis. So they said when I went to my pre-op appointment that all I got to do is just take as much hair as I can, and the rest they're just going to do a scraping, which I'm so fortunate for because my electrologist was trying to scare me that they were gonna, reschedule because I had too much hair going on, and I was just like, absolutely not. That's not gonna happen. And I'm very fortunate that it's not going to happen, so I'm like, yay, thank God. So yeah, whatever hair that you don't remove, they will scrape, but it all depends on how much hair you have. So if it's like a good amount of hair, I don't know. I guess it's up to your surgeon, but by what they're telling me, just try to get as much hair removed as possible, and the rest they will just scrape off, which is like awesome. Now, when it comes to the prices of electrolysis, it ranges from how long you want to actually have it done for. If it is a senior electrologist, it is more expensive, clearly. But if it's a student, which is what I'm working with, I work with a student, it is 90% off, and it ranges from like $8 to like $13, which is absolutely fabulous. And Nios Spa always has the student program, and you can work with a student electrologist to get 90% off so that they can practice doing electrolysis. But again, it is rare, and the spaces do get booked very quickly. So you gotta like Zoom, and you always have to be on the website to see if they have new students that are trying to get their certification for it. I believe that's all the information I have on my head right now. So you will see what's going on once I get there. Oh, these freaking masks. All they do is fog up my glasses, but I just made it to an electrologist, and Alright, we're at electrologist right now. I'm at my electrologist right now, getting electrolysis. And all we do is just lay here and be sexy while they work on us.
Would you like to sit up like that, or do you want me to adjust the bed?
It doesn't matter.
It's up to you.
It's up to you, you're the one working.
Oh no, I don't care.
You don't? Okay.
No.
So all I have to do is just drop the drawers.
Yeah, and then the white one is for, choosing the network.
Okay.
The big one is for, volume.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then when I kick the pedal, that's when the time will start. We're doing 70 minutes.
Where did the...
Oh. Are you okay?
My headphone fell off, this fell off. So I put it all on this side.
On this side. And your skin was fine?
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing the same setting. Is this done in the hospital?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, that was at 10 a.m. I got out of work at 7 a.m.
No, I promise I'm not offended. I was just like, is she burned?
Oh no, not at all.
I gotta make sure I'm doing my thing right.
Absolutely.
And it would be irresponsible of me to not ask.
No, you're good. This is Dora, everyone. Say hello to Dora.
Oh my god, don't laugh, don't laugh.
Oh my goodness. It is so hot under this mask.
Do you want the fan on you?
Oh, that would be fabulous.
Turn it up, turn it down, make it oscillate.
Fabulous.
This room
Do you
is,
want some?
this room is, I have it on me, it's on me. This room is like warm.
It's very warm.
I know. I suffer a little bit sometimes.
Oh my gosh. And then when it's black, it's just not.
Well,
And then the
the
lights
lights.
looking down.
It's the lights. How was your day?
It was really good. I did laundry.
Did you go to school today?
No, I had to go after this.
Oh my goodness
Yeah.
gracious, great balls of fire.
Yeah.
That kind of stinks.
And then since I didn't work out today, I'm gonna walk from here to 34th.
How was the other side? How is it looking? Is it looking okay?
What other side?
The other side that we did the other night.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Did we remove a lot of hair?
We did it.
Okay.
It's fabulous.
I just need to make sure we're in.
Oh, an update.
Tell me.
When I went to my nurse practitioner appointment, the pre-op appointment,
Uh-huh.
he told me that because it's going to be a little difficult with electrolysis now, because of COVID, they are not going to do that, the whole, oh, you have too much hair, they're going to have to reschedule you. They're going to just scrape it off, whatever you don't get.
Good.
I'm like, oh, thank God, because that's what I was worried about.
Well, I was a little worried as well. I'm going to tell you why. You only started this like 6 months ago.
I know.
And electrolysis usually takes like 2 years.
I know.
Okay.
I was like,
I was
my
a
hair
little-
was so thick.
I was a little nervous about that. I was like,
Yes, I was like, oh my goodness. So when he said that, that like literally took like a weight off my shoulders. I was like, yes.
It's interesting you met with the nurse practitioner.
So we met with the nurse practitioner, and then I don't meet the doctor again because I met her already.
Yeah.
Back in I believe November.
Do you have someone coming to the appointments with you?
Yes, my mom.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. She took off work so she can come with
Oh,
me.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really good for you.
Yeah.
Some people like don't have support.
I know,
you
and that sucks, and I'm very grateful, you know. It's like the little things like that.
That's amazing.
That means so much.
My friend's mom was very supportive of her transition as well.
That's good.
Her mom like knew when she was like 12. You know what I
Really?
mean? Yeah.
I asked my mom, I was like, did you know? She's like, no, I didn't know. How can you not know, lady?
Her mom knew.
I'm like, how did you not know the signs? How did you not see it? I don't understand.
Were you interested in playing dress up when you were younger?
Absolutely.
I feel like a lot of kids do that.
I had like a whole bunch of Barbie dolls, and after my mom stopped buying me them, I would steal them from the store.
Do you? Oh my god. Do you have siblings?
I have a brother and a sister. I'm the baby.
Oh, you're the baby.
Yes, I'm the baby.
Oh god, you're the spoiled one. I'm the baby too.
Are you spoiled?
I get away with everything. I get away with everything.
Oh, isn't it
My
fabulous?
dad like loves me. You know?
Yeah. Oh my god. And especially because I'm the unicorn baby.
I'm the unicorn.
Yeah, I was the 1%. Because my mom was on birth control.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you know how it's like
Yeah.
99.9% effective?
Well, I'm glad she found out she was pregnant before she kept taking it.
Yes!
Because that stuff isn't good when you're pregnant.
And I was the 1%. She ended up getting pregnant while on birth control.
That means you were like meant to happen,
Yes,
you know?
exactly. I was like, oh my gosh, that's like literally like so crazy.
That's actually really crazy.
So every time I feel like something's going wrong, or if anything is like, you know, not happening the way that it's supposed to, I'm like, I'm literally meant to be here. So like whatever is going on, this is going to pass. Like I literally have a purpose to be here.
Yeah.
Because I was literally here with a 1% chance.
Oh my god,
I
that's
was like, wow. I was like, look how God works.
That's amazing. Oh my god.
And it goes to show that like we are literally here for a purpose.
Yeah? Yeah?
And
Sure.
even with the odds against you, you will
Prevail?
push through. Yes.
And you
You will push through, you will prevail, and you will get it done.
I hope so.
Yes. Even with the things that are inside of you that's stopping you. with the self-sabotage things.
Yeah, we all do that too.
I know I do. I know I do.
We all do that.
So the outer things that are against you, the inner things that are against you, you have to learn how to just like push through. Like I pushed through, even with that birth control.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that, the little spermie went through the egg and pushed
It
through.
did. That's
It
so.
pushed through that birth
I
control.
wonder if maybe your mom was taking it like, no, honey, like it's very specific how you have to take the birth
I don't know.
control.
I have no idea.
That's so wild.
Mm-hmm. There's a word in everything. You better push through.
That's crazy.
Push through those boundaries. So explain a little bit of electrolysis and how it all works and the whole ordeal of it.
Electrolysis is the only permanent hair removal form. We insert a probe into the hair follicle and insert it, hits it with heat, and we pull it out, and it kills the root.
Oh, how lovely.
You know, it does take a little bit of while because it all depends on where the hair growth is and what part of the cycle. But once it's gone, it's not coming back. So
Bye-bye, sayonara.
it's advantageous to laser in that sense, and you can also do it on any color hair or skin, which is pretty incredible.
That's awesome.
Like you can't do laser on blonde hair, probably not even red hair, you know?
Yeah, because isn't laser like only meant for dark hair?
It's meant for dark hair and usually light skin. There are some newer lasers where you
Mhm.
can, you can do it on darker skin tones, but it does not pick up white hairs. It's,
Oh, that's terrible.
yeah, it picks up the pigment
Mm-hmm.
and blasts it. And it's also not permanent, it just like reduces the hair follicle, you know?
Mm.
So.
That's good to know.
Yeah. How is this feeling?
It's fine.
You're good?
Mm-hmm. I told you, it's just like a little pressure.
Okay.
It feels amazing.
Florida's really nice. It just has a lot of crazy people. I don't know why. Maybe the sun makes them go crazy.
The water, maybe.
The humidity. Oh my god.
I don't know.
I would never be able to live there.
I was there for 3 days. In September, I was like, oh my gosh.
Where did you go?
I went to Kissimmee.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a city. Kissimmee, Florida.
Is it like by the beach?
I didn't see water.
It's a big state.
I didn't see
Why
water.
did you go there?
Because my aunt lives there.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought I was like, that's a weird place to go for vacation if you're not like.
No, I went there to visit my aunt.
Did you have a nice time?
I did.
Good.
It was so great. So much fun.
I hope my niece loves me and comes to visit me one day.
Oh my gosh, I definitely want to go back. It's so fabulous there.
Is it?
It is. Well, she lives in like an old people place.
Yeah, whatever.
So it's so cute because there was like this whole like little it's like this whole little community, like an old people community. It's
Yeah.
fabulous. They drive around in like golf carts and stuff like that.
That's amazing.
Yes, and she was like, you need to learn how to drive. She took the golf cart out and then she was like, sit.
I don't know how to drive either.
Do you have a license?
No.
Neither do I.
Don't think we needed it. You grew up like near Bayonne or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. For what?
Yeah, she was like, no, you need to learn how to drive. It's good to just have it, just
A lot
in
of
case.
people say that.
I'm like, I don't want it.
I'm scared of cars.
I literally have anxiety every time, like, I'm on the wheel.
Yeah, I'm not driving anywhere. I had a permit really briefly, and
I didn't
then
even pass my written.
all the questions that I had were about alcohol.
Oh.
Yeah, they were all about driving drunk. Every single question I
I
had.
think I had like a 60 on my written.
But you have to remember you're in New Jersey, and
Yeah.
I'm in New York. Our
Mm.
tests are not the same.
I wish they were.
The New York one's pretty easy. For me to pass, I don't know how to drive.
Electrolysis is done. I am out. She actually got a lot of hair this time around. I always get lost. But yeah, it doesn't hurt, especially with the numb skin that I put on. It's just like a little pressure, and it's so good. But that is today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're looking for a place to get electrolysis, I definitely, it's so hard to open, recommend Nios Spa in New York City. And good luck. Adios.